Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and it is finally been released. We are here for some F1 25, my honest reactions to the game. I did this last year, and I kind of want to do that again this year. This is always probably one of the first videos I always tend to get out. Yeah, so I just want to give you guys my honest review about the game. I did get the early access of the Iconic Edition. I did it this year, and yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna give you guys an overall review. Tell you guys, is it worth the price? Is it this and that? Like all the fun, juicy stuff. But I'll be showing you guys all the new LiDAR scan tracks, and I will be showing you a little bit of the new cars and just about that. But most of the time, I'm mainly just going to be talking about the handling per se. So, I mean, that's basically what you're going to get, is me just talking about the handling, what I do like, what I don't like. Is there things that are wrong? Just stuff like that. So as you see right here, for the first lap around the brand new Australia circuit, this was my 5th lap. I wanted to get a lap where it wasn't a invalidation, so that was the main goal. But first things first, let's talk about F1 25. So let's get straight to the stuff that people want to care about. So the main question is, how is the handling from my perspective? So the handling, I'm going to be honest, it feels like F1 24 but a evolution of 24. It's like a F1 24 2.0, but there's a lot of things that changed, and those things really consider with the steering rack, the front end. The front end is a little bit understeery now, so it's not very pointy as what it was on 24. The cars are a little bit heavier now, which I don't hate that, because I think that the cars were like the cars are pretty heavy in real life, so I do like that they adjusted the weight. Also, tire degradation is really becoming a thing now, and the dirty air is also very much more compromising, but I actually think this handling is actually really good, and I am a big fan of it. Now, I still feel like there's that element of 24 in it, but again, the game is still pretty new, and they always kind of release another handling update in between. But honestly, it actually feels really strong. I think the default setups, when you try on the default setups, like, oh, okay, this looks a lot better than the default setup you got from 24, for example. Like, the default setup on F1 25 feels pretty decent now. I mean, it's not the best setup in the world, because again, it's a default setup. It's not really, we don't really have all the new juicy setups yet at the moment, but it feels really, really strong at the moment. So I've done a couple laps. I actually did a career mode race in between as well, so I'll talk about the AI a little bit, and I also did a couple other things, but I got my settings right. My rear rotation at 360 degrees, and it felt pretty good, but overall the handling does feel a lot better. That is a good thing. I don't really have any complaints about the handling, to be honest. I don't really have anything, to be honest. I haven't really experienced anything buggy on my side. I mean, I can keep you guys updated on anything that comes on Twitter, but I mean, again, everything feels pretty good on my side, so that's also a good sign. Now, the AI, and also let's talk about the AI. So, new tracks, and new tracks comes with hopefully some better AI. So the AI this year, so far, it's just, this game just came out, so we need to take this with a grain of salt, but the AI are definitely slow. They are a little too slow at the moment. I mean, at 110 AI, I think you are going to have a really strong chance of winning, because if you're in a midfield car, you will be very quick when it comes to race pace. And I feel like their quality pace is actually pretty good, the AI, but they're very slow, so they definitely are going to need a update to the AI. They need to be a little bit more faster. Honestly, the AI kind of feels like if you played like F1 2020, I think if you did multiple seasons, the AI just felt like they got slower. That's kind of what it feels like at the moment, which, again, like I said, the game just came out, so obviously you want to take everything with a pinch of salt. So hopefully that's something they can work on, and that will be pretty good in my opinion. The servers, it's too early to tell at the moment. I got into some multiplayer servers pretty well. I didn't really get to communicating with online services on the tab at the front, so I wasn't really experiencing that, which is really good. That's also a good sign. When it comes to career mode, I was doing a driver career. We will dive into my team sort of later, down the line on my channel at least, because I've been covering more of the driver career because I kind of want to keep that storyline going with kind of towards the end of 24 where we left off with Alpine, but also flirting with Mercedes. So I kind of want to keep that storyline going, but my team looks really strong. I do like that the way you can actually just be the owner and you're not the owner driver, because let's be honest, I mean, we're gonna probably, let's be honest, that's never gonna happen again. I don't think that's ever really gonna happen again. I'm not saying it could happen, but it was stupid. I kind of like the idea of you hire 2 drivers and you get the races, whatever one you want for the weekend, and this and that, and then you just kind of do whatever you want. So that's also a good sign, so I'm very happy about that. Haven't touched much of Breaking Point yet. Obviously Breaking Point 3 is probably the last time we'll actually ever see Breaking Point, which should be a good thing, because Breaking Point it's kind of whatever. I mean, it's still pretty interesting with the storyline, but again, I mean, it's not really a game mode I really care about. Now when it comes to Breaking Point, I will be live streaming Breaking Point on this channel. I won't be streaming it on Twitch, and I won't be making videos on Breaking Point. I'm actually just gonna live stream it on YouTube instead of just making accept editing videos, because I just don't really want to do that. And I think it's just easier if I just live stream it, to be honest, so you guys can get my raw reaction. But we're gonna dive into Breaking Point like probably later within the game year, so it's not really gonna be right off the bat. So probably expect a couple weeks to get Breaking Point to get going. But so yeah, there is that. And also the graphics are much improved. They look really nice, and I think that this was pretty good to drop the old gen consoles, because let's be honest, the old gen consoles were kind of holding us back. So I think having the new graphics is actually pretty cool at the moment. So that's also a good sign. Now when it comes to the price, I mean, because people already bought it. There's some people that are probably a little bit hesitant to buy the game this year, because again, I mean, we saw how bad 24 was, and people probably don't want to buy the game. But when it comes to the game, I don't know really what the price tag is. For me, I think it was around $100 in the US for the master, the iconic, or the deluxe edition. I think it was like $79 for the standard edition. Is it worth it, that price? I mean, it's hard to tell at the moment, because I think it's better if you get the game on sale, in my opinion. That's what I think personally. I'm knowing that this game is really good, but if you're still very hesitant, I would say maybe give it a month or two, just keep watching, keep updates, and see what goes on, and then maybe buy the game. But like I said, I'm still very hesitant, because once they always release that second handling model update, something goes bad. I'm not saying all the time, but I mean, there's still some things that I'm still a little bit hesitant on, because again, they show you all these new features, but that they don't tell you. So I mean, personally, in my opinion, if you really want the game because you like it, go for it. I still think the price though is outrageous, because to be fair, I think charging people over $100 for a game where the sales have gone downhill by at least 15 to 10% every year, that's not a very good look. But at the same time, I mean, it's EA, and EA likes to run up your money. So personally, if you're still hesitant and you still want to get the game but you're not in the rush to get it, I would recommend getting it on sale. This game will most likely probably go on sale probably around Black Friday. I mean, it could go on sale basically whenever, but yeah, so that's overall my opinion so far and my honest reaction to the game. It is a progress in the right direction, but I still think it's not the best, but it's definitely a good sign. So I mean, again, this is kind of one, I think this year and next year, it's kind of their big year for Cody's to deliver. This is sort of their last chance to kind of, I feel like this is sort of their last chance to deliver a good game, because if they don't go up, then I could possibly see a new developer come into play. So that is my honest reactions about F125. So stay in touch, and for a couple more days we'll get started on career mode and stuff like that. But thank you everybody for watching this video. Thank you everybody that's been supporting the channel. Thank you everybody for all the subscribers and likes and everything. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Stay safe out there. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I will see y'all in the next one.